need to get those hops out of there. There's so many of them. There's a ridiculous amount of them. And I'm definitely thinking, you know, clearing this space out is not going to hurt in the slightest. If anything, on top of that, if we get a trader that comes by locally, we can totally sell them a bunch of alcohol, which, I'm going to be honest, sounds like a pretty good idea to me. You are set to drop that, right? Yeah, drop on floor, and then we'll let someone else just move the wort into the barrels. The combat supplier has left comms range. That's fine. Not too concerned about that. We have some silver being moved into the orbital trade beacon area there as well, which is excellent stuff. And you are just making a whole bunch of wort, which is great. Absolutely not complaining. Research is getting towards mortars. I don't think we're ever going to use them, but they are an option. We have a bit of hunting going on out there as well. White is trying to get that raccoon with a bow and doing a terrible job of it, might I add, but, you know, that's fine. Let's see here. Let's get Gray. Can you fill that barrel for me? Then I think you could probably fill a couple of them. We have enough wort lying around for that to be a thing, I think. Yeah, we actually have some wort up there as well, so let's maybe see what we can do here. Blue got food poisoning. Not ideal, but probably all right. And you are also doing some cooking. Okay. We are quite low on plant materials, but the good news is we are replanting everything, so we should be fine. Should be fine. There's no guarantee, but that's a big old should be. Absolutely should be fine. In the meantime, while they're building that, I think what I want to do is I actually want to look at what my difficulty is, now that I think about it. So we are... Where do I look at this stuff? I've completely forgotten. Storyteller, I think? Yeah, so we are some challenge with Phoebe Chillax. I think I'm going to knock us up to rough. I mean, we're going to stick with Phoebe Chillax, which gives us a lot of time between disasters. But I'm going to take us up to rough. Just because it feels like things are going very smoothly at the moment. And I kind of see what... I want to see what we end up having to deal with. You know, I want to see what gets thrown our way. I want to see if we can actually do this. I also really want to see if I can actually get component assembly. Because we really need it. We really need gold. That's what we need. We really, really need gold. And a lot of it, too. That's another problem entirely. What about the strip mining? How is that going? That doesn't seem to have found anything, really. Which is really disappointing. Oh, this is done. Look at this. Look at this in here. Not bad. Apparently, they didn't bother finishing the power conduits, which is slightly annoying. Can you maybe work on those for me? Go grab some steel. We got mortars. Okay, you guys just keep doing you. We'll get those done, and there we go. We get the lights. So this whole area down here, we are probably going to want to get it heated, but right now that's not really an option, so we'll just leave it as is. Power-wise, we are still fine. We have 80 barrels there. We have so many fermenting barrels. Can I select all of them? No. I actually can't select all of them. There's a lot, though, so that's going to be... That's going to be good stuff. We really... Humps, are you going to be awake for a while? I guess you're working on food, technically, which we do probably want to get you to, you know, just keep working on. Work Frenzy, Scipio, and then that's mortars. I kind of... Why are you working on simple meals? I'm curious about why it's the simple meals that you're working on there, Humps. Can I maybe get you to work on... No, more simple meals. It's not the worst thing, you know. Simple meals are still meals, but... That's a lot of meat that you're consuming for meals that aren't very good. Maybe go prioritize the brewing instead. You know, let's see what we can do there. We have visitors coming by. They have a few items to trade. Do they now? Can we trade with them? There's their trader. Let's find out. They might have gold. They might have gold. That would be huge if they had gold. That would be so huge. Come on. Please have gold. Do you have gold? Do you? No, you don't. Of course you don't. Do you want booze? That's the next question. Do you want alcohol? You will give me sort of an all right price. You don't have any money though. All right. Well, that's not good. You actually don't have much to trade at all. You are, well, you're carrying like 1 medicine, but you want stupid money for it. So, no, you're good. I could murder all of you, really. Tempting. Very, very tempting. There's no reason to do it, but we could do it. By all means, we could do it. I assume, yeah, blue has a minor break risk. Why is that? Ugly environment, a little bit of pain. Awful bedroom. Where's your bedroom? What's up with blue's bedroom? The blue's bedroom is right here. What's up with your bedroom? The room is mediocre. That one's decent. What's the difference? Guess it's warmer. They're the same temperature. What's the problem here? Excellent bed versus a good bed. Probably that. What if we were to maybe change the floors in there? Because I'm just noticing we have a lot of marble blocks. We also have a lot of limestone. We have granite as well. But what if we were to go to floors and say we do have cloth as well. We could do some carpets, which are a bit more beautiful. But I'm thinking marble tiles. We have a lot of these blocks. So put a bunch of those in the bedrooms. Not going to be very comfortable. It's not going to be very warm. But they apparently look better than wood. So that'll add to the beauty of the bedrooms. And hopefully cheer people up a little bit. Hopefully. In there's kind of got some decent tiles as well. So we'll see how that goes. Going to be a fairly lengthy process to dig up all these floors and replace them. But it should be pretty decent. We also have a surprising number of simple meals there, which is not too bad. Got some wort on the go there as well, which is being moved on into the fermenting warehouse, which I'm actually really excited about because we can... wait, someone needs treatment. You guys were social fighting, seriously? Come on, Colmea, you're like the only person that can do construction right now. You decided to dig up the floors. Wait. There were 2 social fights at once right there. We have 4 people who are injured after this fight. Actually, Derek got wrecked. Trogo also seems to have got wrecked. He's actually got a cracked left radius. And then Red is just bruised. Yeah, that could have went a lot better. That's also a bit of a risky thing to start these fights with our medicine sort of... Well, it's not low, but it's not where I'd like it to be. Medicine's definitely not quite where it should be, I'll give it that. But we are relatively quickly getting through the hops here. Not as quickly as I'd like, but... You know, we're getting there. Also, poor Hunter, he's trying to sleep and Colmea's just came in and dug up his floor. That's kind of excellent. Like, hey, don't mind me, I'm just gonna dig up your entire floor there, buddy. Yeah, that's what you want. You really want someone coming in and just digging up the entire floor. Let's see. Anything else up here? No, still no developments in the strip mine. That's really unfortunate. We could mine other areas. I assume Red's got a major break risk. Yeah, then minor break risk is Derek. They're injured, so that's kind of expected. Mental break, sad wander from Derek. And colonist needs treatment. Apparently Derek needs treatment. Derek, are you all right there? Health-wise, you're fine. I mean, you're bruised, but other than that, you're fine. Also, low food, apparently. I find that slightly hard to believe, but whatever. More break risks from blue and red. I've just noticed that we have people named Blue and Red. I actually literally just noticed that. Humps, can I get you to work on the brewery stuff again? I just want to see what we can do here. Beavers. Group of hungry alpha beavers have arrived. That's going to be good meat, though. That's good meat right there. So let's just select everybody. Maybe not Red. Maybe not Trogo. obviously not Scipio, and not Humps either. Recruit and send them up here. This is fewer people than we usually hunt with. And there's a psychic ship as well. Starvation's kicking in a little bit there for Derek. He should be fine. And there's a shaman merchant coming by as well. Okay. Well, I want you guys to just sort of hang out here for a second. Maybe go there instead. And attack a beaver. And attack a beaver. Let's keep moving. Let's see what we can do here. Can we kill all of them? I think we can. I think we can absolutely kill all of them. Oh, Alpha Beaver Revenge. I don't think so. There we go. So that one's dead. And that one's dead too. All right, select all the beavers. Unforbid. Select you guys. Unrecruit. Don't need to worry about that. We have the trader just there, actually. So Scipio, go and do some trading. And I think everything else is fine. Psychic ship we'll deal with in a minute. Gold! Excellent. Yes, all of it. Absolutely all of it. And in return, you can have this. You also have plasteel. You have neutroamine, which is good for... That is good for... It's an ingredient. It's good for medicine. We're not making that, though, but gold. Yes, please. Then Colmea. Go work in the multi-analyzer. Get that thing done so that we can finally start working towards component assembly. So psychic ship. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's problematic. That is problematic because that thing right there is potentially gonna have something inside of it which may very well, you know, want to kill us, basically. We have someone who's inspired. That's fine. Multi-analyzer is done as well, which means... Yeah, the research factor is increased, which is great news. Colonist needs treatment. Derek is still just wandering around, which isn't great. He is also starving, which is also not great. Fortunately, he's going to go get food, so shouldn't be starving anymore. Food is apparently dangerously low. Humps is still working on the brewery stuff, which is not terrible news. And I assume is not going to rest. That's fine. Hunter, how's your bedroom looking there, buddy? Decent. Your bedroom is decent. Apparently that floor didn't do much for you, which is a little bit disappointing if I'm honest, but whatever. We seem to have a decent amount of fermenting barrels down here that have something in them. Kind of excited about that. Kind of keen to see how that goes. But I think other than that, we really do just have to prioritize the research. I mean, we're going for hospital beds currently. Let's stick with those, but then go for component assembly, because we really need to get that. We really, really need the component assembly. So we'll go for that as soon as we possibly can. More of the floors going in is not bad news at all. Derek is currently back in the hospital bed, which I'm not too happy about. Still nothing up here, unfortunately, but I do think we did manage to haul those beaver bodies in here. So, Humps, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and butcher those for me. And we are actually getting through the hops really well, so we'll butcher pretty much everything we have, which will bring our food stores up quite considerably. I do sort of think I want to move this lamp as well. I think I'm going to reinstall it there. And Colmea, you can come over and do that for me real quick. Because I think I want to build another, if I can, another electric stove, which does need 2 components, unfortunately. Refinery will... Yeah, that's 3 components. Maybe a fueled stove? Just to save on components. I think we're gonna. So let's go ahead and just get that built. And that'll mean that we can technically get we can get a third person doing some cooking, which I don't think it's going to be a bad thing at all. I definitely think saving a couple of components there as well is going to potentially help us a little bit. Can you maybe haul some wood into that as well? So there we go. We'll get that thing fueled up. And we can say... What do you need for a packaged survival meal? Raw meat and raw plant ingredients. I don't think we want to make those. I don't think we need them. I think just fine meals. Although we don't have a lot. Oh, we don't have any plant ingredients left. That's why we don't have fine meals. Ah, that's explaining a lot. Okay. We need somewhere to store hops, basically, or we need to go through them a lot quicker. I also realized that technically speaking, this is a cooking station and doesn't get used a lot. So let me bring some cooks to the forefront a little bit here. You, Scipio, are smithing and tailoring and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. You are doing the same. You are not very good at cooking, but I kind of want to bring you up to a 2 there on that. You have a little bit of passion for it. You're also a hunter. Let's bring you up to a 2 on that. You are a researcher. We really don't want you doing cooking. Derek, you can also cook. You're quite good at it. So we'll bring a few people up who can actually, you know, we'll try and get a few people doing some cooking here, basically. That's kind of the goal. This thing right here is gonna be... Let's just cancel it and say simple meal, do until we have, I don't know, 80 of them. So we'll see how that goes. Apparently we have revealed an area. And apparently it's right there. Interesting. I don't really know why that was news, but fair enough. Let's see here. So Blue has a pretty bad break risk. What is up with you? You are just not happy, is basically the gist of it there. You are just straight up not happy with your situation. 8 without a table. There's a psychic drone, which is coming from the ship, which is really not good news, but there's really not a lot I can do about that either, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Like, we are... Ooh, that's spreading quite a bit. We are gonna need to deal with the ship. I just don't really know how, because we don't really have weapons. Like, we don't have much that we can do about this. We don't have good weapons. So dealing with that ship is probably going to kill a few people. But this is kind of what I get for increasing the difficulty, isn't it? This is what I get for increasing that difficulty. This is absolutely my own fault. I don't know. I'm really not sure what to do. The good news is that people are moving meals around, which I'm very excited about. I do think I want to make sure that you are just dropping them on the floor. Because we really don't need to hold them. We'll let someone else do that. But I also think, before I get carried away, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna select everybody. I'm gonna say that Humps and Scipio do not come on this journey. Everybody else, we need to deal with this ship. Actually, maybe we build some defenses around it. Maybe we go to security. Maybe we do sandbags. So maybe we do like this a little bit. You know, the whole way across there and up like this. That's a lot of steel that we're using on that, but I think it's going to be worthwhile. I do think that's going to be worthwhile because I think we need those defenses. So somebody can get to that whenever we get the opportunity. And then this should give us a decent number of resources when we do break it down as well. And if it happens to have mechanoids in it, then... I mean, we'll see what happens there. Unfortunately, Colmea is going to be working on the floors for a while, which isn't great. Blue now has a decent bedroom, which is pretty good news. Man, I'm kind of nervous about this. I'm kind of really nervous about this. I don't know what's going to happen when we attack this ship. I don't know what's going to happen when we break the ship. Attacking the ship shouldn't be the problem. Breaking it will be, because whatever's inside is not going to be very happy with me. That's the scary part. That's the big deal. Also, we're almost out of meat. Our food production's good. We have a lot of food at this point. But we are almost out of meat, so let's get a few more hunting tasks on the go. Let's see what's around that we can hunt. There's a bear. I don't think we want to hunt that. We'll hunt you. We don't want to hunt a timber wolf either. A couple of squirrels around. We'll hunt those. I'm not seeing much else. There's a couple of turkeys. We'll get those as well. And then there's boomalopes down there. I'm really not thinking we go for the boomalopes right now. I think we need to get this wall up, this sandbag wall up. Then we go from there. I mean, technically speaking, we do have the means to build a turret. And we could build a turret with a sizable range on it as well, but we'd also need to get power up there, so I think we just wait. I think we wait for Colmea to be done with the floors. We put in the sandbags, and we see what happens. This might kill us. This really might kill us, but that's kind of the way RimWorld goes. You know, this might be a challenge that just absolutely murders us. And if it does, lesson learned. Never increase your difficulty. That's, I feel like that's not technically the lesson to take away from this, but you get the idea. The drone intensifies. Okay. Everybody's feeling a little bit worse as a result. That is very bad news. We'll deal with it. We are gonna deal with it. We just also need these floors to be done. Actually, you know what? Cancel those ones and just finish the floors that need to be done at this point. I think that's going to be what has to be done here. Just finish those floors and then construction can begin on the sandbags. So if I'm not mistaken, Colmea, you are going to just finish the tiles and then pull steel to sandbags. That's fine by me. You have to go into that drone. We just got hospital beds as well. And we are just starting to research component assembly, aren't we? Yep, of course we are. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because the time is getting closer. Time to, you know, attack. Getting real close. I don't know how to feel about it. We have low food, apparently. I find that slightly hard to believe, but sure, that's fine. I feel like we do have a decent number of simple meals still. Like, if I zoom out, we've got 64 of them there, so it's... I find that really difficult to believe that simple meals are that low. Just do that until we have 80 of them across the board. There we go. Colmea, how you looking? Ah, we're nearly done. Okay. So one more to go. And there's a meteorite as well. What did that give us? Is this it? Is that the meteorite? It's got granite in it. It's got steel in it. Bit weird looking. But, okay. Let's see. So that's the last bit of that. Let's just do this. Let's just get it done. There's really no point in putting this off. Everybody come down here. So, Gray, Colmea, Kai, Blue, Hunter, Alcohol Binge. Really bad time, White. We kind of need you in the front line, but sure, you go and drink. You go and drink, buddy. That's just fine. You can go there. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. Red. Colmea, where are you going? You are recruited. Stay on the front line, please. You're gonna go there, and you are gonna go there. Okay, everybody. We're gonna do this. Attack it. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. That is as bad as that could have been, really. That thing is pretty badly injured, though. Let's just keep going. We can do this. Right, that one's done. Focus fire on that one. Come on. Come on, we can do this. They aren't... Okay, so that one can only fire at Gray right now. This one can only fire at these guys. That one's actually dropped something. What did it drop? A minigun. Oh. Well, this just got a lot more interesting. And we broke the ship? Okay, well, the ship's gone. That's slightly problematic, because now this guy can shoot everything, but whatever. Can we please... Right, that one's done. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Red's been shot to death. Oh, my God. Not Red. Oh, buddy. Oh, I'm so sorry. This thing is so close to going down, though. Oh, Colmea's been shot as well. Jesus, come on. Come on, go down. Please go down. Please go down. Okay. Okay. Finish it off. It might take a bit of time, but we need to finish this thing off. We don't want them getting up. We really, really don't want them getting up. So, you know. Take your time. We can speed things up, which is nice. Good lord. They really do take a beating, don't they? Can we not kill it? Oh, it's dead. Okay. Right. Just because everybody's in a terrible mood, I really don't want to leave these things, but I feel like we're going to have to. Unrecruit. And can we finish it off? No. Colmea, are you any good at shooting? 6. 12 for Gray. 11 for Kai. Blue. Humps doesn't shoot. White's quite good. Derek. Kangaroo. Trogo. Koala. So Gray is our best shot. Go equip the minigun. There we go. So minigun for Gray. You are now holding the revolver, which is fine. Let's unforbid the steel, unforbid the silver. Those things are still very much alive. And unfortunately, Red is, well, dead. Colmea, how badly are you hurt? You're fine. Can you maybe... You can't hold because there's no grave. And there's no empty spot configured to store the body either. Let's maybe go ahead and say structures, wall there. And then zone and area, dumping stockpile there. And we can say storage, clear all, critical priority for human-like corpses, but only colonist corpses. So that should be fine. Then Colmea, can we get you to go back and haul Red? Apparently no. Do I need to customize that a little further? Storage, human corpse. Colmea, can you grab Red for me? Yeah, go bring Red back to base. It would be nice to finish off these two, though. I'm slightly worried about the fact that these two are still very much alive. Let's see here. Colmea and Kai aren't in bad moods. Someone's got an Colmea's got an infection in her right leg. You need to get to a medical bed. And you need to beat that infection. Koala, how are you doing? You're fine. You will die fairly soon, though. Which isn't good, especially now that Jenny's actually injured as well. Who can do medical treatment here? That's the question. So there's not severe illness in Jenny. Yeah, extreme blood loss, been shot in the heart by a minigun. Of course, that'll do it. Go tend to Jenny, please. Then to Colmea, and then to Koala. I don't know how good your doctoring is, but you are the only person, like, I clicked you and you can doctor, so you need to do it for me. Just don't make it worse. We already lost someone here. Let's not lose more people. Let's not lose more people here. So you You're fine. You still, I mean, you're not going to be in a good way, but your infection should be dealt with. Red, dead. Not a lot I can do there. You will never do hauling. We really need to get people up to kill these things. I really don't want them to get up. That'll be a disaster if these things get back on their feet. Hunter has a shotgun. You have that. Who can we get here? Hunter's not in a terrible mood. Kai is not bad either. What about you three? Gray isn't in a good mood either, but I kind of need someone to go out and deal with these things. And Gray has that minigun at this point, so guess we're gonna see what happens. Hunter, go there. Actually, just go there, and then select you three. Shoot it. There we go. If we can kill it, that's great. We need to disassemble the mechanoids as well if we can. Gray is currently starving. Just gonna have to deal with that at the minute, unfortunately. Jenny is no longer incapable of walking. That's good news. That thing's dead. Let's move you guys up here and kill that one, if you wouldn't mind. At least you're not really missing. Come on, it's very nearly dead. Gotta be. There we go. So go ahead and do that, and then you guys can go and do your thing. Okay. Are we disassembling these things currently? I feel like we are because there's components right there. So that's good. Let's see then. So Jenny is back on her feet. She's going to feed Colmea. Simple meal rotted away in storage. Really? I guess, yeah, it is technically outdoors there, isn't it? Let's go to structure, go to wall, get that on there. Kai, can you do some construction for me? No. Gray, I don't want to ask you. Hunter, you can work on that wood wall for me. Just so we can clear this space up and, you know, seal it up and maybe drop the temperature in there a little bit. I don't know if that one cooler is going to be enough, but we'll find out. We'll definitely find out. So the temperature is dropping. The cooler seems to be enough, which is good. So that's now frozen and won't spoil. Colmea is got a major infection. Oh dear. Your immunity is 63%. Jenny, can you tend to Colmea, please? I also sort of feel like our medicine needs to be in a different location. So I'm actually going to do that. Zone and area. Stockpile zone just there. Let's say that is for nothing but medicine, because that's kind of a big deal. So critical priority on that, please. And then down here, we're going to change this one to be important. So that will be moved eventually. White, can you do hauling by chance? Yeah, move the medicine into the other storage area. I'm just hoping that we can hold this infection back a little bit. Because while it's treated, it seems like it seems to me like it moves slower. It seems like the immunity is now building faster than the infection itself. Severe illness. Yeah, Colmea is, I mean, it's pretty extreme at this point. But I think as long as we keep it treated, we're fine. It is going to need tending in 7.5 hours. But it seems that the immunity is higher than the infection. I think she's going to be fine. I think she's going to be fine. Immunity's 90%. The infection's 85%. Can she develop immunity before the treatment wears off? 95%? 96? 97? I don't want to lose Colmea here. 98? 99? Does this better not kill her? She's immune. Okay. Okay, she's fine. That was a little bit, that squirrel just ate smoke leaf. Are you by any chance? No, you're fine. I guess you have to smoke it for it to really take effect, but that's fair enough. That's an interesting little thing the squirrel did there. Real talk though, we don't have any meat. Oh! Well, that's bad. That just blew out the back wall. That's really, really bad, actually. Structure, wall, get that done. Power, conduit. Conduits are fine. Gonna have to regenerate all the power, though. Which isn't particularly great. But let's see here. So, we need more meat, basically, is what I'm realizing here. So, order, let's say, hunt, and just hunt everything that you can see there. Hunt that, hunt the turkey. I don't really want to hunt the boom rat. So cancel that for me. And what do we got? Flash storm, really? A little bit close. It did just set fire, but oh wow. Cargo pods with psychoid leaves, of course. Of course it is. All right. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. Because if it starts raining, we're fine. We do have a slight issue with a few fires around. But the game is generally kind of kind. So I think, oh, of course, the power is going to go out tonight, isn't it? Because of the zit that we got a little bit earlier. So gonna need to generate a lot of power tomorrow to fill up those batteries again. Definitely gonna need to do that. We also happen to have a lot of wort currently fermenting. Can we please get some rain here so that the fires go out? Because that's a lot of burning. That's a lot of burning. Some rain would be lovely right about now. It's also gonna burn through my my psychoid leaves, which I'm not very happy about at all. It does seem like it's burning away from the base, though. Obviously, it's burning towards the base up here, but everywhere else it seems to be burning away from the base. The home area does surround it a little bit there, and we have an eclipse. So not only did we have a zit, which knocked out everything in terms of power, we are now no longer going to generate solar energy. So these wind turbines had really better be enough, because if they aren't, well, we have a pretty major problem on our hands. So I guess we'll find out. We are getting towards component assembly, though, which is nice. But yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. There's a lot still to do. We need to get more meat. We need to get more plant products, which it's coming along, but it's still a slow process. And we also still need to find somewhere else to put the hops, because they are taking up so much space.